I'm Jerry. I'm William from Alice in Chains, man.
All right. So, well, to start it off, as the opener of the new album, as Noam puts it, it's a new beginning.
Yeah.
And with Black is
he's listening. I like that. Yeah.
So I mean, it's great to have you guys back. It's really, to me, it felt like the last 40 years or whatever never happened. Which was listening to the album, which was like, wow, it's like being in a different time zone again or something like that. So was it? I think that's kind of hard to achieve, like having such a long hiatus and coming back to the band.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think the thing that's really cool is, there's been a lot of time, there's been a lot of change. We lost a really fucking unique and dear friend. We gained another friend and another member, and so it very easily could be, it very easily could be, with all of that considered, not very good idea. Really, just point blank. I mean, I guess with all of that considered, it could have been, very easily could have been something that wouldn't have been a good idea at all. But I don't know. I mean, for us personally,
somehow it made sense.
And it was something that grew. It grew pretty humbly. It was a really homegrown thing, man. I mean, we weren't under under anybody's thumb, really. It wasn't anything we had to do. We weren't under contract to do anything.
Yeah, no deadlines or anything.
We funded it ourselves. It's just something that, we did one thing, and that kind of led to the next thing, and that led to the next thing, and it's pretty cool. It's kind of a cool lesson that I keep relearning in life. Just keep going where the universe wants to take you. You know what I mean? And luckily, it keeps putting us in a pretty similar place, which is that we get to make music for a living, which is great, and we get to do it with each other, and we get to continue on. We have the opportunity to continue on to something that we spend a great deal of our lives creating and achieving, and it's a cool story.
You didn't rush a new album. It was kind of
that's right. We took our time.
You can hear that if you listen to the record.
That was the very last
it's grown
logical step that seemed to make sense to us. And we had come up with a lot of really cool shit. Everybody was bringing really cool ideas in. We were documenting shit that would happen in rehearsal rooms and warm-up rooms and gigs and sound checks and shit like that. Somebody had an idea, fucking Williams planned an idea, fucking grab Todd, film it, fucking put a camera on it, fucking film it. Yeah. I'm like doing a riff, something's happening, Todd, film it, you know what I mean? Yeah. Just, that's it, 10, 15, 20-second clips, just something, if something was cool, you just document it.
For a scrapbook kind of
well, because if you don't, it
gets lost.
It gets fucking lost. I can't recall shit like that. There's some riffs that I can recall when I sit there and spend the time to jam on them, but like when something's just happening and it's cool and you let it go and getting it back, I've had too much experience of way too many cool riffs that I've fucking gone.
Me too.
So if you take a fucking cell phone, a tape recorder, a camera, whatever the fuck it takes, man, and when you're on the road, it's got to be whatever's at hand.
Whatever's at hand. Then you come off the road with this mountain of ideas, this mountain of riffs, and you're like, okay, where was that one? I think it's on the phone. I think I'm putting it on the phone. I think that one was the camera, and the camera from Poughkeepsie, New York. Find the Poughkeepsie tape.
Luckily, we have a really cool guy that works with us, Todd, who's with us all the time. The Baldy, and if you follow us online, he documents all that shit, and he actually helps us out a little bit. Okay, this one's from here, blah 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 blah. He kind of puts
keeps the archive.
He basically archives it, and then we'll go home with these CDs and we start putting shit together and fucking started coming up with some. It was really cool stuff.
So what do you? I mean, you already touched it on the new album. lyrically or thematically is has a bit more of a positive outlook as well. I mean, it's like balance. It's not all positive. It's not like, well, I'm trying to have a people record, but you know, but,
it's not happy, Shane.
compared to the other stuff, there's sort of some positive vibe balancing out the
Well, I think the
gloomy stuff.
Maybe the ratio's been a bit inverted. You know, I think there was always a survivor element in the music that they did. You know,
that's tough lyrically on
sure.
the record as well.
Well, what I think is, like, in the past, you know, you had songs that maybe you know, took a dark turn, and that ended up overshadowing and kind of becoming mostly all that people talked about. You know, whereas you know, in reality, there always was kind of a self-determined survivor thing in a song like Rooster or whatever. You know, it wasn't all junkhead downer. You know,
Right.
I mean,
But I mean, even